Are Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani having trouble in paradise? Let's dig into it. Something is seriously wrong with Gwen Stefani and Blake Shelton's marriage, and before you roll your eyes and say, oh great, another celebrity couple conspiracy, hang on, this isn't just gossip. There are legit red flags and not the cute little ones at a parade. We're talking full-on blaring sirens that this perfect Hollywood country love story might be actually cracking. Let's start with the obvious one. Gwen Stefani isn't Gwen Stefani anymore. She went from SoCal punk pop goddess, the girl who gave us, holler back and don't speak, to an Oklahoma ranch wife posting about gardening and tractor rides. Now, I'm sorry, but this woman once wore bindis and platinum hair buns, and now she's making jam in like a denim jacket. Somewhere, teenage Gwen is screaming. Now, she's admitted she's not really into country life, bugs, dirt, humidity, but she's learning to kind of love it because it's Blake's world. Meanwhile, Blake, well, he hasn't changed one bit. He's still out there being his cowboy self, hunting, fishing, and drinking out of red Solo cups. It's giving one-sided compromise. When one person has to completely rebrand themselves to fit into the other's lifestyle, that's not romance, that's identity theft. Now let's talk about timing as well. These two started dating right after their divorces, like immediately after. Gwen's 13-year marriage to Gavin Rossdale ended in August 2015, and Blake's split from Miranda Lambert was finalized just a month earlier. By Halloween, they were already a couple. I mean, that's not healing, that's hopping from one burning building into another while still on fire. I mean, they didn't rebuild, they kind of rebounded, and fast. Then there's this little bombshell. Gwen actually tried to break up with Blake in the beginning, allegedly. She literally told him, I can't do this, I have enough problems, I can't handle this. And somehow, instead of taking the hint, he sent her a song. She replied with lyrics, and just like that, heartbreak turned into harmony. Cute, yes, but also maybe a sign that she knew deep down this wasn't a good idea and he just kind of wore her down with country charm. I don't know. Next up is their schedules. They're basically begging for a divorce lawyer. I mean, these two are constantly apart. Between tours, TV gigs, and Blake's country life in Oklahoma, they spend more time apart than together. I mean, Blake even said he quit The Voice to focus on family time, but then Gwen jumped right back on the show in another season. It's giving, I'll slow down when you do, and she said, actually, I'll speed up. You can't maintain chemistry if you're in different zip codes, or in their case, different time zones and worlds entirely. Let's not forget the engagement drama. For years, Gwen was openly saying she wanted to marry Blake, while Blake was out here saying, yeah, maybe someday. Huge red flag. When one partner's, mentally planning the wedding and the other's still deciding if they want to RSVP, that's not mutual love. That's one person daydreaming while the other's dodging commitment. And even after their marriage, there's been tension. Insiders say they bicker, drift apart, and sometimes live totally separate lives. I mean, Blake's idea of romance is the quiet Oklahoma ranch life. Gwen's is glam, spotlight, and selfies. I mean, they're polar opposites, and opposites can attract, yeah, but like only for so long before it becomes, opposites colliding. Blake once said Gwen saved his life after his divorce, and that's sweet, but it makes me wonder who saved Gwen? Because from the outside, it looks like she saved him, adapted to him, and revolved her world around him, but who's holding space for her? The truth is, when you bend too far to make someone else comfortable, you eventually snap. When you jump into love without healing, you build a relationship on broken pieces. And when your partner's idea of, us time is FaceTiming from a tractor, maybe it's time to reevaluate what forever really means. So yeah, something is definitely off in the Stefani Shelton household. Maybe they'll work it out, maybe they're already just staying together for the brand, but what's clear is this: behind the Instagram filters and matching plaid shirts, things are looking less power couple and more high gloss heartbreak. Let me know your thoughts on this though. I'm your host, Ashley. I'll see you later.